Hello everyone, welcome back to the to my channel. This is part 2 of the Papercraft World Dragon 3D Papercraft Model DIY Kit. So this is part 2. We're doing step number 2. We've done step number 1 right here. So if you haven't seen that, or you want to see that whole thing, then go ahead and follow. Go to the YouTube channel. I'll probably put a link to this on the YouTube for the second part. But this is the first part that we did. That's just right here. And I'll go to part 2. So what I've done is I've already gone through. I got some feedback that we don't need to see me popping out the pieces from the source, from the paper source. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and popped them out and arranged them just like you see here in this diagram here. Now we're going to be putting all of these part 2 things together, and we should be seeing pretty much something like this by the end of it. I believe that's what these instructions are saying. So let's go ahead and start folding. Now, I like working from the middle and working my way out. And it looks like all of these are sticking together underneath. So this looks like it's the whole back part here. And everything's sticking to this one right here, the main one. So we're going to start with that one and get its primary shape together. We've got those mountain folds and valley folds, so let's spread everything out here. We're going to be starting from the middle. I'll move these to the side. It looks like we've got a bunch of items that got to fold into themselves, so we're going to do those. Look for all of our mountain folds. So we've got 2 mountain folds that I can see right off the start. I'll start with those ones. Now I was in the previous videos pushing them down and making them nice and crisp with this pencil, the side of the pencil, but I've noticed it hasn't been making much of a difference. So all I'm going to be doing is we're going to save some time, and I'm just going to be folding them and pressing them with my fingers. All right. 2 mountain folds. Again, oh, there's some more. Now, if anybody else has some further tips, just reach out, send me a message on Facebook, Twitter, at XNFab, and let me know what you guys think, and ideas for what I can be doing in the next upcoming videos, what I should be putting together that you guys want to see. Now, I have gotten a bunch of questions. Where did I get this kit? And I actually don't know where this kit was from, or where it was purchased. This was given to me as a gift. So I'm not quite sure where you guys can purchase this, but I'm sure we got some savvy people out there that already jumped onto Google and figured that out. I'll also be adding a link to this when I do find it onto the YouTube video when it goes live, so everyone can have that there. There we go. So we've got a lot of these little pieces, and we're just going to push them down nice and as strong as I can. Pinch them all the way to the corners, nice and tight, and as straight as I can get them against the table itself. And if we look at, if I open these up, if we look at the quality of these folds, I mean, they are fairly decent, and I don't see that much of a difference. I mean, if you guys see that much of a difference when I've been pressing it with an object, such as the flat side of a pencil, then you guys might want to go ahead. For me, I don't see that much of a difference, and it's been taking a lot of time on these videos, so we're just gonna skip those for now. All right, so this entire section of D9 is complete, and we've got two pieces here that need to get glued in on itself to start forming this shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. This will be my first two, and let's get a little bit of water on my brush, not too much. So I've actually been trying to dilute it a lot, and it looks like I don't need to. So what we're gonna do is just put the glue directly on there. Oops, got some glue there. We'll just wipe it off with my finger. There we go. And we'll blow on it a bit, just to dry it out a little bit and make it get a little bit more tacky. And I'm just going to line up my edge with the fold, and I'm going to press. And hopefully I've waited for it to be tacky enough that it'll stick and hold itself. There we go. Do the other side. Wonderful. So those stuck rather nicely, and we've got to the beginning of the shape here. You know, this looks like could be the bottom jaw. Now I'm not sure. Interesting. Maybe at this point we started the bottom jaw, because this looks like teeth. Could go there. We'll find out. Well, actually, I can find out right now. So this is 27 and 28. Nope, there's no 27, 28 here, so I could be wrong. All right, so this one is done, and that's how it looks right now. What connects to here? We can see here that 32 connects there, 34 connects here. We have one that connects to itself here. So we're looking at this basic part of the join, and we have a lot of joins to this. So we're going to start with the middle piece. We're going to start with D10, which is this one right here. Starting with our mountain folds. Well, this one is mostly mountain folds, which is quite different from all the previous ones that we've done so far. Nice for a change of pace, but it looks like this is an inside piece because it's going to be concave. Had to think about that for a second. Concave and convex. All our edges, all our mountain folds. Oh, we still got some more. And that's a valley fold. All right, so we have two pieces that need to get glued in on itself. We have number 29 and also number 30. Now this one's a little bit strange because it does fold in on itself, and I realize what I need to do is pre-fold that crease so that this sticks inside there. There we go. So this is the shape that we're looking for. And let's start painting this glue on. Now I want to get it right into the corner there. Much as possible. A little too much there. I'm gonna wipe it with my finger. There we go. Just pinch that one. Now, since there's a crease in here, I can just give an extra fold and line the corner right up against the edge there as I push to make a nice seam. Lovely. Okay, now we will do the same with this one. This one was a mountain fold, so it's got to go inside. And I'm going to line the edge up. And right there. And push the seam closed. Right to the end. I don't want to get my nail right up against the edge to squeeze that into the corner. All right, there we go. So, I have these two pieces. Now, if we look here, we've got to go 32 to 32 and 34 to 34. All right, so this is what it is. 32 to 32. There we go. And 34 to 34. Interesting. So kind of like that. Well, let's go ahead. Now let's see, before I go ahead and do that, let's see how these ones connect. So this is 31. 31 will go here. And 22. No, 22 goes to the other side. This might actually be the bottom jaw. All right. Wonderful. That's a lovely surprise. So 31 connects here, and that's the only piece that connects here. And then it connects to 26. No, 26 is over here. On the end, there it is, 26. So it's going to go 32, 26. You know what? I can try to figure that out as much as I can right now. Let's just start with connecting this one, D10 to D9. Well, let's see. D8 to D9 to D10. Now it's numbered that way. You know what? I'm already started this way. I'm just going to keep on going. So let's connect 32 right here, 32 to 32 and 34. So those are the two that I'm looking at right now, 32 and 34, which are my 32 and 34. 32 and 34. There we go. Just paint this nice and thick on there. And 34. And we'll blow on it. Oh, I didn't get any right to the corner. I like to have really, really good coverage on these ones. Now, this is a square edge versus this being a square tab, square rectangular tab, whereas this is a triangle surface. So we're going to have to end up bending around. But let's just make sure, go ahead. And we have our number 32 right there, matching up with our 32 tab. And I'm going to line up the edges and squeeze it together. There we go, right up nice to the edge. I want it to stick all the way to the end here. Wonderful. That's stuck. Now we have our number 34 connected to our 34. Again, line up that edge. Nice and as straight as possible, and I'm going to squeeze. There we go. That was pretty decent. This does look like a bottom jaw. Excellent. Okay, next piece is going to be either D7 or D8. We're going to go in the order. The lowest number first, we're going to do D7 and prep that one. Combination of mountain folds and valley folds. Press these nice and tight. This, I've got to say, I'm super impressed with this model. So like, and I've said it before on the previous videos, this, I have underestimated how large this figure is going to be once it's complete. This thing is amazing and very detailed for paper craft. And I highly recommend it if this is the kind of thing that you guys like. All right, so between D9 and D10, I see there's 33, 27, and 28. So those ones I'm going to be looking at. You've got 33, 27, and 28. 27 and 28 are here. 27 and 28. So if I were to line these up, this is 27. 27, so 33 goes inside, 27 and 28. There we go. 33, 27, and 28. And that's how that's going to join in. Okay, well, I guess I'm layering that one a little bit thicker on. And then we'll see how this goes. This might make things a little bit better or more difficult, and we'll find out. Just keep on adjusting as we go along. So this is 33 and it's going to connect to 33 on this side. Now I don't want to get caught there and get glue everywhere, so what I'm going to do, well, we're just going to do our best actually. There is connection number 33. Rip off the excess with my finger. And connect 27 and 28. Looks like I might have to do them both at the same time. Well, let's line up number 27, the edge to the edge. There we go. And number 28, which I want to make sure it's not overhanging at all. Lined up pretty nicely. 27 and 28. There we go. It's the left side of the jaw. Work on the other side. Well, I'm happy things are going a lot more smoother this time. I guess those previous two parts were helping. If you notice this time I'm not doing all the mountain folds first. I'm just going to go from one side to the other and follow the directions. Making sure that I'm making nice clean creases along the entire edge. Now, double check the diagram. We have 31, 32, and 26. And this is just the mirror of the other side. So, 31, 25, and 26. Right there. And our connections are 31, 25, and 26. Right there. Do a little dry fit. And this is the lovely shape that we're going to be putting ourselves into, mirroring D7 on the other side. So let's start our glue up. Get number 31 on the side jaw piece. And 25 and 26. Now I really like, this is the first time that I've been doing papercraft or glue, essentially glue ups with a paintbrush. And I just, this is just a really, really cheap dollar store paintbrush. And I find it's been a great help with control of the paint and making sure I'm not getting too much on. It's 31 to 31. Let's line these up. So I'm just going to slide it in here. Get it right in on that edge. and squeeze. Next edge is 26, I believe, and 25. Yes, so making sure that my glue isn't too runny, it's tacky, as a decent consistency, helps for that immediate tacky stick. And then I can just pinch it together and the glue will hold it in place. So if you look on the back side, these are some pretty good glue joints there. There we go. So we're looking at the bottom jaw. Okay, next we have so if we follow 20, it goes over to there. 19 goes over to here. So those join up to the other side, to our previous part 1 model. But we do have these yellow pieces that look like they connect next to what we've already assembled. So we're going to start with D15, which connects to number 45 here. 45 is right there. 45 is right there. So it looks like this edge connects right there, and it's just left there. So quick little fold, just like this, and we might as well get number D17 ready, as it's going to connect to 48, which is right over here on this side. I might as well get these two done together. That way I can have two tacky glue up spots. And prep both sides at the same time. There we go. Now let's make sure that I'm gluing up the right sides here. So 45, which is this one, and 45 here. I'm going to slot it in right there and exaggerate that fold so that I can ensure I'm right up against the edge. There we go. And number 48. Again, I'm going to exaggerate that fold, line up the edge. Pinch. Maybe I'll just do a full pinch in on itself, just like this. See how that turns out. It's okay. We got some squeeze out, but easy to take care of. There we go. We've got some, I don't know what these are, chin horns, I guess, or base of the jaw. Yeah, I don't know the medical term for that, but we have those pieces. The next pieces we have are D16 and D18. And it looks like D16 connects with 46, and on the other side we're looking at 49, 46, and 49. And we have 46, and on the other side 49. So again, let's prep both of these pieces. They're pretty small, so it looks like they just can be done again at the same time. This is the 46 tab, and this is the 49 tab. So we're going to be putting glue on the gold side this time. Okay, 46. And 49. All right, we've got side 46, and we're looking here for number 46, and it's right there. So this is going to connect right in here. Give it a nice little press. There we go. And 49 to 49. Slot that inside there. Give it a nice little press. And there we go. So we've gotten these in, and we can let those dry. We'll flip it over, let it dry on that side. Don't want to put any weight on it. Next up, we have D11 and D12. 35, 36, 37, and 38. Now if I look here, ooh, maybe I should have done these ones first. Look at that. 35, 36, 37, and 38. So we've got, looks like we're going to get a bit of a challenge here. 35, 36, 37, and 38. Okay, well, practice. Get some work on my finger dexterity getting inside there, and see how we do. So I finished prepping D11. Let's get D12. There we go. So all the tabs are on the gold pieces, and they're the top ones here and here. So let's get those ready. Okay. So we're at 35 and 36. Just on this side, 35 and 36. So I'll line up 36 first. Pinch that in. And line up 35. Not too bad. Not that tight of a fit. I can fit my fingers right inside there and got a good view and access to that spot. Not the best line, but workable. Take it. Right now, 38 and 37. So we'll get 38 first. Line it up like so. Press it in and hold. Slip the other side in. Oops. Guess these are kind of like the beard horns. Yes. Two more pieces left. Oh, this is strange because I thought we were going to be doing this upper part horns area, but it looks like we just did the lower jaws. Okay, so the bottom of the chin. So we have 39 and 40. Looks like these two all go in together. So I'm going to put these two together first. And then assemble it all as one giant piece. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, nice and strong creases there. And nice and strong creases here. So between these two pieces, we have 42 and 43, which we'll put together first. 42 and 43, and there we go, 42 and 43. So interesting. So we have this to line up there, and this one to line up there, but we have a lot of this. So we're going to pre-crease this one down. That inside corner gets in the way, and I line all of this up. So we're going to pre-crease, transfer. Essentially, I'm transferring this line onto this piece here. So that we get a nice and tight connection here, just like so. Oh, Okay. Because although we do have, it does have seams, we also want to make it look like it is seamless. Oops, got a little piece of hair coming out there. There we go. Now 42 and 43 were like this, and it did help when I was looking at it from this angle, so this is how I'm going to put it together. Line up that inside corner and the edge at the same time. Push it in place. Squeeze, and we'll clean up some of this excess squeeze out. Wonderful. Now, we need to connect this from what it seems like to be the bottom of the jaw. We're looking at 40. 40, 44, 47, 39, 41, and 50. So we've got 39, 41, 50, 40, 44, and 47. And from here, oops, 39, 41, 50, 40, 44, and 47. So this is going to end up what looks like so on the one side. So it looks like this corner needs to be done first because it's the one that's more complex and it has a couple of layers on it. And then once that's in place, I can glue this one. Okay, so it needs to really press in there to get that to come out. Okay. So looks like I'm going to be gluing a lot together. I'm just going to go ahead and prep up all the glue surfaces. Because it looks like I'm going to have to do all of these at the same time. All right. So 50 right here, 41. Let's get these two pieces in together first. $50 and $41 right in there. Nice and tight. Then we're going to need to fold, line this up. Then 47 and 44. We'll line these up here. Get that corner in. However, I can bend those together like so. And put a nice bend in here and force this connect. So I feel like I could have done this whole connection better if I had another go at it, but I'm pretty satisfied. It's nice and solid. Now we're joining these two pieces together, so we're looking at 21 and 22 and 19. So 19, 20, 21, and 22. There we go. 19, 20, 21, and 22 right there. Look over here. We have 19, 20, 21, and 22. And let's dry fit these together. Oh, look at that. 19, 20, One, 22. Oh, look at the detail on this. It's amazing. Get this ready. Now that most of the headpiece for this dragon is done, it's near completing. I'm getting a feeling of the size of scale for this, and the scale is amazing. I don't know how else to describe it, and I'm super excited to finish, but I have so many more stacks of paper and everything here right now that it's just this is a bit insane how much detail that they've put into this, and it's great. Okay, 1920. Start with this side. The 19. So that lines up the nicest. Outside. Let me see if I should do this sub. Yeah, I should. 21. It's going to line up nicely. Oopsie, didn't stick. Didn't pinch it enough. Gotta pinch it hard. And then the next section, just gonna come in and right behind it and pinch on this side. And this one happened to just line up. I'm just gonna give it an extra squeeze so it's nice and tight. And there we go. So here is the profile view, underside, the top view, and right into the dragon's mouth. Right inside there. So this is what we've got going on so far. Let's look at the picture. So right there, that's the head of the dragon that we're going for. Start of like some of the horns here. And if this is the size of that right there, we're in for an amazing surprise at the end there. Wonderful. Well, I hope you guys had enjoyed this part 2 of putting together this Papercraft Dragon from Papercraft World. Leave a comment. Find me on YouTube, XNFab, Facebook, Twitter. Leave a comment if you got some tips or if you want to see me doing something else. I have a couple of other items that we're going to be putting together on a list, and depending on what feedback I get, we can switch that up. All right. Thank you for watching.